What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to be working with the razor, and what we got to do is an alignment in the front brakes on it. I already did the back brakes off camera. Pretty simple. If you were watching the live stream, I took that apart while I was doing it, but otherwise I got my new belt in. Nothing fancy, just a spare belt, and I have this taken apart here because once I get it back on the ground, I'm gonna pressure wash everything and try and get it even more clean. But otherwise, we're gonna start with the alignment. We got the steering wheel as straight as possible. Now, this isn't the most professional way to do an alignment, but I'm gonna try and get it to the best of my ability, because you can kind of see this wheel is fairly straight. It's a little toed out, which with these you do want it, but this one, it's not really coming on camera, but this one is very much toed out, and it pulls to, yeah, it does pull very hard right, because I gotta crank the steering wheel to the left to correct it. So all we gotta do to do the alignment is there's a nut right here. I already sprayed it with PB Blaster a couple of days ago. So undo the nut and then twist the tie rod end while holding the tie rod bar, and the tie rod shouldn't move too much because it's pretty tight. So we just gotta loosen the nut and turn it so it's going to loosen it. Yeah, it's gonna unscrew, so it's gonna push out the tie rod, which will bring the toe in. And the specs on this is an 1/8 inch of toe out, so I'm gonna try and get it to as close to that as possible. And there's different ways of doing it. You can take off the wheel, put a metal bar on it, or just measure off the tires. However, this isn't probably gonna be the most accurate, but I have a couple pieces of wood lath that are pretty straight that I'm going to somehow mount to the outside of the tires like this, so I can actually measure off of this right here. So I think I'm gonna go find some duct tape, just duct tape it to the outside of both tires, measure it, and try and get the alignment a little bit better. I mean, it is an off-road machine. It's gonna spend pretty much all of its life on trails and stuff like that, so it doesn't have to be too accurate, but I want it better than what it is, because it's bad. I'm sure if you guys have been watching any of my driving videos, I got the steering wheel like this while I'm driving. So otherwise, let's get the back straight, and let me get these duct taped up, loosen that nut, and we're gonna start measuring and just, yeah, let's get to it. So it's 51.5 in back, and 51 and like 7/8 up front. So that's 3/8 off. So we need to bring it quarter inch in on that side. So let's grab a wrench. I'm gonna undo that nut and twist the tie rod. Oh man, that's looking better already. So if we measure it now, so we got 5.5. Move the back. The back was 5.5 too, wasn't it?
No, the back is 5 3/4. Or 51 3/4.
Okay, this one I'm gonna leave alone because I can still see it towed out a little bit. This one I think is towed in, the driver's side. So we're gonna tow out the driver's side a little bit, because now I have it 51.5, 51 3/4 from inside to inside. I know these have a little play in it, so I'm trying not to put too much pressure on them and just touch it. So 51 3/4, half, so we're still 1/4 inch off. So I need to pull the back end of this one in just slightly. And I I think that was a problem. He was only adjusting the one side. The guy before me, $51 5/8. So this needs to be 3/4. Oh wow, I have it dead center now. So legit, it's zeroed out. So let me twist this one just a tinge more. Okay, so I'm a 1/4 inch difference, but I'm gonna pull in, because this wheel here is still kind of towed out a lot, so I'm gonna pull this one in a little bit more. So it's gonna be the 1/8 inch, so I'm gonna pull that one at 1/8 inch. Doesn't need much, just a little turn of the tie rod. Because if I get this to be 51 5/8, basically I need the front measurement here, 51 5/8. See if that done did it. Did a little something. Need to go a little more. Boom, 51 5/8. So we're good on that front, which means now we gotta take these off. Alignment's done. I'm gonna do the brakes right quick and then throw on the bottom panel. Actually, I don't even know if I want to throw it on because there's already a skid plate there. I might just leave that stupid thing off. All right, so I'm just gonna do the brakes right quick and then we're gonna take it for a test drive. Can I just say, whoever engineered this right here, why? Well, I mean, I guess I can undo this bolt, undo the tie rod, it looks like, but why would I go ahead and do that? All right, so make sure you have the cap loosened for your brake reservoir, so then you can push this back and there's actually a nut or bolt on the back of the caliper on the top that you want to take off so you can push the arms back far enough to take the brakes off like so to pop off. So again, these pads weren't the worst. Yeah, they were pretty bad. Look at that. Whew. Let me see if this clamp works. It worked. Okay. And just install the new pads and reassemble. All right, so that is a job done. Where did I just put the old brake pads? So that's it for the brakes. I'm going to do the other ones off camera, set it down, and then we'll go take it for a test drive. So I will see you guys then. All right, so just set it back on the ground, and I would say the front alignment looks a whole lot better than what it did. Gonna fire it up, pump the brakes a couple times. It's probably gonna be really loud since I didn't put that cover on, but it's not that loud. It was just a piece of plastic, but all right, let's go see how it tracks down the road. Let it warm up here for a little bit. At least put the lamp belt on, right? They don't fully fall out. Okay, well that might be the crest in the road. Hold on. So the steering wheel isn't like straight per se. Like if I hold it straight, it does go right. But otherwise, when the steering wheel is like this and I hold it and let go, it's not going one way or the other. It's actually tracking straight down the road, which I'm happy with. I'll take it. And if I really have to, maybe I'll just take the steering wheel off and clock it, which I think I should be able to take the steering wheel off. I feel like there's a way. Anyways, if I do that, I'll let you guys know and I'll keep you updated. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed this video. A bunch of crud was coming out of here while I was driving, which is good because it's just more stuff to get cleaned out. So now I'm gonna go sweep off the driveway because all the mud that was on the tires when I parked in the garage fell off onto the driveway as I pulled it out. So I'm gonna go sweep that up and clean up the garage and call this video a done. So we did the front alignment, all new brakes all the way around. It actually stops really good. I didn't even realize it, but yeah, I wasn't like having to get on the brakes anymore. So now we can stop, we can drive straight. So it's time to hit the trails. The one park out by me, finally, like an hour away, opened up last weekend. So I'll see if I make it out this weekend or maybe next weekend. We'll see. But otherwise, stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a dislike. Let me know what I can improve on for next video if you did not like this one. And as always, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.